Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Evan Better Presents. And this is the completed, for now, experience generation room. As you can see here, I got around the problems before of the tanks by I simply just hooked everything up with these fluid conduits. As you can see here, everything's just connected by fluid conduits to the machines. Oh, I just realized I don't have a connection right here. Look at that. It's a good thing I was in here. I would have never, ever known that. Silly me. Well, let's just do a flyover, make sure I do have everything connected here, because that was a silly oversight on my part. Well, there you go. Okay, so basically that's exactly how it works. Is all of the machines are then hooked up. These fluid conduits, the open tanks, also equally hooked up. You can see here every time the XP goes through, it just kind of lights up the whole room in a nice glow. I like it. I think it's pretty freaking cool. Pumps all the way through these fluid ducts into this Certus Quartz tank, and the Certus Quartz tank pumps it into our ME network. So I'll add a second layer to this room for sure. I have more plants. I think I had 30 last time. I don't know what I have now. 32. So it keeps going up. Anyway, I've been a very busy little beaver, planning for the future. We'll take a look at, we have 261 buckets of liquid XP, 506 buckets of mob essence, and 7 buckets worth of sewage. I turned off any kind of lava generation, so we still have 22,000 buckets of oil, and the fuel just keeps going up. We have 163,000 buckets of lava, which I turned off lava generation, because if you remember correctly, I have the means to generate my own lava source now. I don't even need, I'm not 100% sure it does it at a, well, no, I'll tell you right now, it's doing it at a loss. Like I'm spending more power than I'm creating through generating lava, but it works. I've been making a few more solar panels. As you can see here, I upped my 2 main items that are used in solar panel creation, and the glass, and these things. I upped them all because they were getting creamed. Every time I made a solar panel, I was running out of this shit pretty fast. Iron plates are like one of the most main items for the creation of those solar panels. But let's go take a look inside of the power generation plant. Believe it or not, I've run into an issue where I'm just not getting enough. I'm not getting enough power anymore. I'm constantly having to crank this bitch up. You can see here by the power monitor, we're doing okay. You know, we've got an average input out of this machine right here of 4,000 because that's where I have it set. See, about 4,000 there. But it's just about time to recycle those things. They're just taking up space that isn't needed. I have enough power generation through this and the nuclear reactors to keep these guys going happy forever and ever and ever. So I don't really need to worry about power generation in the form of EU at the moment. I will, because you can see here I've got my 5 high voltage solar panels. That is that is so hard to do those. They are such a bitch. Like really a big son of a bitch. But we're up to 5 now. Unfortunately, to make enough power to run my UU matter production facility, here you can see the lava is disconnected. To make enough power to run the UU production facility is going to take a lot more than 5 of those sons of bitches up there. So I'm trying to make like one every once in a while when I'm not doing something. Coughing fit. Oh, you can see here I changed the orientation of the glass on the water tank. I don't know. OCD kicked in. It was just starting to bother me that it was like that. Also, I've changed the... you can see here I now have believe it or not, this tank was using up more lava than one of these could put in, than two of these could put in, than three of these could put in. And I don't understand that. That shouldn't be. But these fluid ducts, I underestimated the fluid ducts. The fluid ducts, they can move unlimited amounts of fluid. Same with the energy ducts. The thing is, oops, I just gave away a secret. The thing is that the fluid ducts are capped at the connection point. Or maybe it's just the energy ducts. But the fluid ducts, I think, work the similar way. So I had to put 4 of these guys up there. Alright, now that I've kind of given away this big monstrosity over here, let's go take a peek at it. If you remember correctly, this was a quarry. I've started filling in the quarry with dirt. That's a very, very misleading thing to say. I started to add a layer of dirt over the quarry. This facility is going to be my brand new power generation facility. And now you're going to be saying, why the hell do you need something that's this... The hell is that one? What do you need something this big for power generation? Well, truth be told, I don't have enough power generation for my other facility. Nothing down here except for a magnum torch to keep the monsters out for right now. I'm not done in this room, obviously. I got a lot more to do. But what the hell is the point of this of a facility this large? Well, another big shout out to Captain Jack at the Minecrafters. His Big Reactors Part 2 kind of finally convinced me that the active reactors, actively cooled reactors with the steam generation, is the way to go. It's the future. If I want to be able to get resources, that's the way to go. The quarry, even with a quarry plus, is just not cutting it anymore. We'll head over there right now. Even a quarry plus isn't cutting it anymore. I need more. I need more power generation I need more resources coming in than this quarry plus can gather for me. Now don't get me wrong. This thing is brilliant. I love it. It's a beautiful, beautiful machine. But there are alternatives to this which have piqued my interest. I looked at these things a long time ago, and I wasn't sure if I wanted to use them. One, the power requirements, insane. Insane. But the resource generation 1 has the nice advantage of not destroying the world. And what am I talking about, you might be asking, because I'm kind of talking about it without actually mentioning it. I'm talking about this. I think it's called an MFR laser. Nope, that was not what it's called. Let's just find laser. I'll find it in there. There it is. A laser drill. Yeah, laser drill prechargers. Oh, that's kind of cool. So the laser... Yeah, this thing here. Mine factory loaded laser drill. Place over hole to bedrock or the void. Basically what this does is this is a resource generator. It says laser drill. It's kind of a misnomer, though, because it doesn't actually drill anything. It doesn't drill through the land. It tunnels into bedrock, and then once in bedrock, it kind of auto-generates resources for you, but a never-ending supply. And it only takes up, a 1-block diameter. But the problem is, oh god, the power requirements of those laser drills is insane. It's insane the amount of power they take. One of them, I think, can take up to 20,000 RF, constant, something like that. Well, I can't produce 20,000 constant RF with anything I have here. Not even the nuclear reactors can push anything close to that. Not even that. Nothing I have can do that. So I needed to come up with a way to be able to produce vast, vast amounts of power to be able to run these MFR lasers, because I'm tired of destroying the entire world. I mean, look at this place. This was fine when this was the only option I had, but look at this fucking place. Let's take a look at the map. Look at that. Hideous. So, I'm reclaiming the land, as you can see here. This is just soil. And it's, the only issue is it's a hell of an arduous process to do this. Yeah, that's what I've had to do this. Just in case you were curious, that is what I had to do. I built this place first, and then I've been building the sand around it. That's why you can see this basement. Oh, stuck on invisible blocks. But yeah, that's what this whole basement is here. Now, building over a mined-out quarry like this has some very nice advantages. I can expand downward, you know, infinitesimally amounts of time. But in this room, I plan to build a 16 by 9 by 9, so 16 long by 9 wide by 9 tall copy of the reactors that are on the Minecraft Platinum server, the one that Captain Jack demonstrated for us in his video. I'm going to build 2 of them in here. I can fit 2 of them in this room. And those 2 are going to be powered by 2 7 by 7 by 7 nuclear reactors. Big reactors, like the one that I have in the power plant right here. Like this guy here. I'm thinking actually of ripping this thing out and moving it in there. That way I only have to build 1 more. And this thing puts out a lot of power. And that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do for that. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out these. Let's just do that down there. As much as I love these little steam turbines, their time is over. Their day in the sun is finished. Sorry, steam engines. They're done. I'm going to tear all these steam engines out and replace them with steam turbines. I can produce a lot of these. They're silent. It was fun to have this noise at the beginning, and now it's just annoying. They're silent, and they put out twice as much power each. And now that I have 2 high-pressure boilers, I can power them. I can power enough of them. I couldn't before, but now I can. Sorry, just gotta flush that. So, as far as the nuclear reactor and the breeder reactor are concerned, I really got to get on that because I'm starting to like get a shit ton of depleted uranium fuel rods. Look at this, no power being produced down here, so they're both needing a refueling cycle. Like these are becoming very wasteful. I'm starting to understand why people don't use super high output nuclear reactors. Oh, coffee, I love you. But I'm starting to understand that now because they're burning through my uranium pretty quickly here. Now I have thousands. I mean, look at this. Here, I still have 556 of these things. There's still 84,000 lapis. I'm not in any. Oh shit! I didn't mean to do that. I'm not in any risk of losing my lapis. You know, got plenty of lapis. Should have locked that. In fact, I'm going to lock that screen right now. That is not what I meant to do. How do you do it? I know there's a way. Ah, there we are. Locked. There we go. Okay. So that just keeps you from being able to do that. See, I can click on it, nothing happens. I got tons and tons of resources to run this forever. But eventually I'm going to run out of these. And I'm going to have a shit ton of depleted. I already got 141 of these things. That's a lot. That is a frickin' lot. Got to do something about that. You can see here I've started making Enderium blocks for my giant reactor. That should be good enough for a fueling cycle. 1040, 1040. It's just that simple. Actually, that fueling cycle could have been a lot faster. You just can't click it off and on. That can cause a problem. Oh, yeah. So, started looking into reactor craft. Rotary craft. Okay. And I was looking for a better way to store power. Remember I was telling you guys about this? I was building these energy aurora crystals. I wanted to build an aurora crystal because I wanted to make an auroral battery. And the Aurora battery is the top tier Electrocraft energy storage unit. Yeah, I thought it would be very easily interfaceable with RF. So I went. This makes me very mad. I went and I built 2 of these things. Now, if you know anything about these Aurora batteries, 2 of them, one of them alone is incredibly resource intense. Probably talking in the range of 512 diamonds, maybe more. Probably more. Probably about 1,000. No, that's an exaggeration. 512 diamonds, 512 platinum or shiny metal to make this thing, because it requires some serious dusts to make, and then you put them in these bastards here. Anyway, so I ended up making 2 of these things. Thought, should be able to kick it into my network pretty easy, and then I can store. From what I understand, it stores a shit ton, like 2 to the power of 47 terawatts of power, like over 2 billion power, or some crazy thing like that, in reactorcraft. Well, I figured there's got to be a way to convert that, and maybe like a power converter. So I went, in my overzealousness, built them first, and then realized there's no easy way to do that. There's no easy way to transfer the power to this thing unless I can convert RF over to reactorcraft power, which I can using, I don't know what it's called. I built one though. There it is. A magnestatic engine. You can use these magnestatic engines to convert RF into rotarycraft power. And then you can use something called a rotary engine to turn RF, or sorry, I should say, turn rotarycraft power back into RF. So, to experiment, I built the rotarycraft handbook as well to learn about rotarycraft, because I didn't know anything about it. I did build this. I did build a magnestatic thingy, and it's not good. It's not good. I'm going to have to build. That's going to be something I'm going to have to build an entire facility to make use of those 2 Aurora batteries. And don't kid yourself, I will, to make use of those 2 Aurora batteries. Those 2 Aurora batteries cost me 1,000 diamonds. Easily 1,000 diamonds. Look at this. I had over 4,000 diamonds before. Now I'm down 3,200. Cost me 1,000 diamonds to make those 2 things. So fuck yeah, I'm going to goddamn build some kind of a facility to convert the power into those Aurora batteries to store it. Because I'm pissed about that. It's my own fault. I jumped into the water head first without even bothering to look. Like a stupid ass. Like a tasteless ass. So, yeah, this is weird. I don't understand why the uranium planting is doing this. It's only the uranium plants that do this. And I was concerned that perhaps I wasn't getting enough seeds in here, but the fucking thing is full of seeds. It's just not planting regularly. I don't understand. The harvester works fine. A little lag there. I really shouldn't complain. I mean, the system works great. It's still working great. Completely automated. I'm getting tons of ender pearls. Honest God, I need more. I can't believe how many ender pearls I need. I need more ender pearls than I'm getting right now, and I'm getting a shit ton. But you can see the essences, for whatever reason, ender essences just don't come in large amounts. Look at that. Okay, so I made another 64 there. That's not a lot. Let's look at how many ender pearls I actually have. I'm pretty sure I had to burn... Oh God, that is... What the hell? Excuse me for a second. I seem to be burning through my Enderium. Or my liquid ender pearls somehow. I don't know what... That shouldn't be... I did build something to make Enderium production a little faster, but it shouldn't be. That's going to kill me. I'm going to have to make a couple of farms Add that to the old bulletin board. Ender pearls obviously are a pain in the ass to harvest, even over on the farm here. I'm going to have to build another farm specifically just for ender pearls, on top of the one that I have here. Actually, I need to switch over the one that I have here to something else and take this ender pearl farm to another level here. I'm trying to think of what else do I really need? What else am I running out of? But let's add that to the old bulletin board, because we've accomplished some things on here, but we haven't accomplished enough. So, excuse me, IC2 reactor, or IC2 recycler, done. We made a couple of mass fabricators, done. Scanner, I don't know if I made that. I didn't. Alright, I gotta make a scanner. Did I make a replicator? Yep. Silicon dioxide, done. And I have the memory, the crystal memory disks. Scrap box is not done yet. Pattern storage machine, I think I have that. Yep. Okay. Increase EU production by shitload. That's not done. Create MEP to P tunnels. I've changed my mind about these. They're very taxing on the AE network, so I'm not going to be doing that. I will use them eventually, but not for this process. Create igneous extruder for scrap. Haven't done that. And I haven't done that. Number 1. Create Ender farm. I'm gonna have to pick a location, completely clean it off, and then set up an automated system. I have the perfect place. Right here. I'm going to build it right over here somewhere. I'm going to build a monster ender pearl farm right here. Should be easy enough. I've got the space. It's flat land, more or less. It's near the connections, so I don't have to worry about running a tesseract or something like that to be able to get connected power. Perfect. Alright, so that's where I'm going to build my ender farm. Because I need a lot more ender pearls than I'm getting currently. To make Enderium alone is going to cost me a fortune. An absolute fortune. Do I have any nether platinum? Let's take a look. Platinum ore. I got 10. Thank God. This is a very, very, very valuable material. That was lapis. Platinum gives you shiny metal. I don't really have a great source of shiny metal, so that is very, very I'm very happy to see that. Okay, good. So I got myself some platinum. There was some other material that I needed to start growing, and I can't remember what it is now. Let's do a little look in the old book for seeds. See what kind of seeds there are, because there's some seeds I need to grow. Uranium seeds I'm growing. No. Blaze seeds. Do I need more blazes? I don't think so. I think I got enough blazes. Lapis seeds. That'll be something I'll have to grow eventually. That might be another choice. Okay, so let's consider lapis seeds. Netherrack, no. Redstone, definitely not. Creeper, no. Gas, no. Ferrous metal, for nickel, maybe. Ardite, no. Wither skeleton seeds? You can grow wither skeletons? Okay, well there's something I didn't know. 4 seeds, platinum seeds. Here we are. Going to be growing those. Certus quartz seeds as well. I can grow those. That's all right, guys. I think I'm going to have to devote some time, like some serious freaking time, to making some farms. Making some freaking farms here. Like there's some stuff here that I did not realize you could do. And let's be honest. Wither skeleton seeds? Wither frickin' skeleton seeds? Yeah, put me down for some of those. Absolutely. So I'm gonna be designing a giant farm in the next episode. I'm gonna go start clearing that out now. I keep getting distracted. There's so many little tasks and jobs I need to do, because now that I'm starting to realize that I was getting bored with what I was having to do, because I thought I was kind of like at the end of the game. So far from that point. You know, I got a lot to do. I gotta get some more, like, monster amounts of power created. I gotta get some serious freaking resources created. You know, these laser drills are going to be my new quarries. I gotta account for that. There's lots and lots of stuff to be doing here. I gotta make the UU matter production facility so that I can eventually use the UU matter for whatever I need. There's lots of things to be done. So anyways, guys, I'm going to start building this next farm, because that's something that'll be very useful and very easy to do going forward. I just gotta, like I said, I think over there is probably a better bet, because there's a lot more open land thanks to the quarries. And we'll have to see about that. Okay, so thanks very much for watching, guys. I will see you all in the next episode, which is going to be farming time. We're going to be farming hardcore, like something that's maybe 2 or 3 of these. So I will see you all in the next episode.